Welcome to the world united. Welcome to the world united.
So let's quickly hear from our own Dr. Yugandhar ji. I welcome and let him give us the council address to all of us. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Morning, all the chief guests, guests of honor, special guests, the moderators, all the speakers, and all the viewers who are watching this event titled as We Are One Summit. How can we be one with so much of individualizations, so much of customized aggrandizements, so much of uniqueness, so many types of likes and dislikes, propensities and inclinations of mind, put together a high-level programmed configuration on an individual basis with so much of diversity. For the size of 7.8 billion population, there are 7.8 billion types of minds. With so much of diversity, how can we be one? All this so-called oneness begins with one's self. What is oneness? Oneness means unifying all the disseminated, divided, fractured, fragmented parts of consciousness at individual level, so that different types of consciousness, depending upon the activity like wakeful, sleep, dream, whatever, they all superimpose in the mode of quantum mechanics. They get superimposed and become one, called as meditative consciousness, a subtle consciousness, higher consciousness. Deep down at the root level, the same type of consciousness exists in each and every individual. All the species called as Homo sapiens. We are called sapiens because we express everything through language, different types of languages. The sentient beings are those which are other than the humans, which do express through other ways, by emotion and by telepathy. All the animals do contact each other by telepathy, by emotions. They know how to communicate most powerfully than humans. We are called sapiens because we communicate through language. We don't know other ways of communication. If there is no language, it is almost like close communication. So we are one at a conscious level, because consciousness, the properties of consciousness is uniform, and that which connects, that which we are made up of, that we are always, even without physical bodies, that which is permanent, eternal. So at this permanent and eternal level, each human being is same. Every animal has got something called a species consciousness. The whole ants of the whole world, they feel as one. They know. If an ant is killed somewhere in some part of the world, the other group of ants also know that someone is killed. But we, as human beings, we do not know. We know only through media, through TV, through news, through internet. But an ant can know, and a small invertebrate creature which can be crushed in no time, they know the death of ants in some part of Hawaii, some part of Micronesia or Macronesian islands. The only creature in the whole world which does not have this species consciousness is humans, the custodians of nature. Instead of being a custodian of nature, he has become reverse. He has become a destructor of nature, because the nature of consciousness has been masked by so many types of personalities. And the time has come for each one of us to remove all these masks, to keep away these individuations and start feeling as human species. That's what we are aiming at. And union within leads to unity without. Unless we are united in oneself deep down, we can't think of unity consciousness outside. And everywhere, if you observe any protest or agitation or any whatever movement, people call for united consciousness, right? Because you need people, a lot of people. They have some same voice, singularized voice. And once the protests or agitations are closed, everything will be disseminated. The energy gets disseminated. But here, it is not the agitation or the protest which is trying to unite us. It is the need of the hour to awaken oneself and get into the common consciousness domain of unity. There is need of the hour. Just because we are fractured at collective consciousness, all the problems in the world are existing, be it problems and issues of education, be it in health, be it in environment, all these things, just because of this divided consciousness, divisive consciousness. When we all become united and move as a single voice with clear aim and objective, there is only one aim objective here: unconditional unity consciousness. That's the only aim for the world united. And if you can invite so many people who are thinking, feeling the same way, that becomes the awakening of critical mass, which the elders have been aiming at, visualizing at, dreaming at. The world united is the action part of the dream. We are conducting events not because we have a lot of time here, wasting our precious time here just for chit-chatting. No. We are actually creating a movement in the name of event. The event is the visible part, the shoot part of the activity. The root part of the activity is the movement that's happening worldwide. We have conducted something called as the World Parliaments on Spirituality, 3 in number, 2012, the first one, the city of Hyderabad, 2016, in the city of Utah, USA. The third one happened virtually in 2020, in a massive way with 1,200 speakers in all 6 continents. And at the end of the World Parliament, we decided not to give a gap for 4 years. We are moving further into national-wise, now state and province-wise, next into district, taluk, and village-wise. Everywhere yesterday, we had 4 events. Till 3 o'clock, events are going on continuously on a daily basis. Events are going on in the states of Mendoza, Entre Rios, many regions of Italy. It all happened yesterday till 3 a.m. And now again, the Goan chapter for India began today. I congratulate Floyd De Silva, Vasant, and all the speakers, moderators. Everybody is giving their precious time. And please remember, we are here not to just deliver our speeches. We can do it elsewhere as well, right? But we are coming on one platform as one voice. And I also invite each one of you to join this force. The world is not gone by any individual. It is not gone by any organized philosophy. It is not a static activity. It is continuously evolving and dynamic. Each one adding energy to it. Each one adding value to it. Each one inspiring the moment. And it is moving forward like a blob. The more and more we move on, it is becoming more and more energetic. The World United has already got presence in 170 countries now. Slowly, the nation-wise global transformation festivals are happening. Last year, we had a lot of national events, almost 52 in number, in all 6 continents. Now, the state and provincial chapters have begun in those countries where GTF, the Global Transformation Festivals, are over. and it will continue and converge into the Fourth World Parliament on Spirituality in 2024, which is going to be offline event in all 6 continents. All the dates are also ready for all 6 continents. So everywhere people started picking the idea and moving forward on their own. It's not me who is doing everything. No. How is it possible? It is not a person-centric model. It is a vision-centric model, an energy-centric model, a system-centric model. It is a vision which should align all people. Otherwise, it becomes a nuclear, personal as a nucleus. I'm the nucleus here. The vision is the nucleus here, which is attracting everything, encompassing everything. So this is the central idea, activity, and the nature of this movement. And I request each one of you to join as a council member. I will share a link on the chat box. If anyone has any call in within, there is no force. Unity movement, unity consciousness movement cannot be enforced. It is not possible. Everyone has to take inner call and join. We don't go by rules and laws here. We go by only principles. Why the procedural diversity is always respected, we always stick to the principles. And the only principle, procedure, aim, objective, purpose is one, that is building unconditional unity consciousness everywhere. And we are going in a very systematic, strategic way. And so much of energy is building on an hourly basis across the world. Thank you very much, all the moderators. I wish you all the best, all the speakers, and all the speakers of the inauguration, the chief guests, guests of honor, and special guests. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Yugandhar. Thank you so much for bringing the whole essence, the zest, which you can smell and you can taste and feel it in your heart. So thank you so much for giving us the essence.